Dee, 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 dee. Hello, hello. It's time! And we are going to be playing Undusted. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time because it reminds me of my own job. I'm a restorer of art, and this is kind of restoring things, and it seems so cute. It's so cute. So I wanna try it. Today we are going to be in this side. So let me put a little bit there, and let's see how the games goes. Let me click on it. Start. So excited! When I think of my family home, the first thing that comes to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling street, over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into the view. I will chat with Mom and Dad as well. I thought the front gate together and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. Oh, this actually, it's like my family house. My family house has a lemon tree just in the entrance, greeting us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I need was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Let's see. Is it the letter? Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've all wanted to do? It's been a while since I hear from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it in your house after one of my visits. I really thought I had lost it for good, you know. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. Oh, wait. I feel like we will have to change ourselves to here. We don't want to cover Adora. Because it's so pretty! You see, she's so pretty! I don't want to cover her. What is the game? Here. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. Oh, the first thing that we are going to do is to clean the key. That's so cool. Okay, let me see. We use the mouse. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay. Oh. Oi. Hint to lock. Tap to use. What do you mean? Tap to use? Oh, this is so great too. Look at it. It's so satisfactory. Okay, a little bit here. And I feel like a little bit here. It's important for the details. The full borders to be clean. A little bit here. A little bit there. No, 90% is not the thing. We have to do 100. Tap. Let me see. There. And there. Oh, it's per pixel. 100%. Yeah, we are getting a disease for this. Memories beneath the dust. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There is so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Huh? Why it is locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Man was always the one in charge of it. Well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? The key of the house hasn't been clicked here to continue. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I love the art so much. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with lust that can I clean it? It could be so good to clean everything with a toothbrush. It could be so cool. But it's not what we are doing here. We are going to be cleaning objects. I need a mask to breathe normally. I opened a window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Man took care of the furniture and that handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again, the sound of Mom whipping down the furniture, Dad humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on the shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. Once upon a time. A special photo. Okay, oh, there is so many. Woo! I'm going to have so much fun. Who is this? This is the father? When we went to take our first family photo, that had made a peculiar suggestion. While it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw that coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It's Adora's first and ever family photo, so let's make it a special and unforgettable experience. The mom. He pleaded like a giddy child, arm firmly wrapped around a large costume. Man let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. This is so cute. Okay, so we have this. It was massive. He really loved his joke and pranks. A completely 180 from Mom. Okay. So let's clean with the sponge. Can I? Forever. Aww. We never ended up wearing costume like he wanted. Ah, it's so sad. I prefer the toothbrush. The sponge is not that good. Hey, what? Look, it's not that good. Can I use the other? I'm using the... It's so dusty. I like the touch. Can I clean that? No. I wanted the toothbrush. Can I put it in water or something? I know that you shouldn't make it whatever, some flee, like chemical or something. I need it. This girl, you are using the wrong thing. This could be perfect for the toothbrush. Because it's for pixel. I actually, if I have to clean something like this, probably I will use cotton. Wait, yeah. You see, in the corners, it's so deep. It's so difficult. No, we don't grab up. We do 100. Perfecto. Ah, they look so cute. Oh, now I'm okay. I'm covering mom. Honey, don't you think there is a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? But Adora, look at this! What a cute cat! Oh, so you are only trying to talk Adora into your plan now? Aww. Our very first family photo together, a seemingly ordinary picture with an amazing history behind. Oh, look at him! And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulder hunched in defeat. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear costume next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that he has given me bunny ears. Ah! Mom noticed shortly afterward and gave Dad a light rub on the head. But the sheer Dad trimmed on his face and us all into a fit of laugh. He's so cute. Perfect, of course. A fitting appearance. Select. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or the attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day when Mom and Dad were out, I accidentally went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was prettiest. Suddenly the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I hear Mom urgently calling my name. When she came into the kitchen and saw what happened, her face froze. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. Nice. So, thank you so much for giving me the toothbrush. I love the toothbrush so much. Look at it, it's so efficient. What is this symbol? Oh! Some kind of meaning, maybe. Look at it, so clean. Squeaky, squeaky. It's so pretty. Maybe with the toothbrush I'm taking more time, but I like how clean it's end up. Maybe I can clean the inside. The inside with this, like this. Okay. Not quite my liking. Why there is a juicy? Ah, that's the makes sense. That's the dirty, like where it's got broke. Outside? Ah, outside too. Ah, because this is the time for the amazing toothbrush. No. What do you mean? It's not cleaning? It's not cleaning there. Like this? Ah, perfect. A fitting appearance. Mom! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you and I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. A porcelain teacup that is barely intact, one of my mom's most treasured possessions. Also, we broke the favorite teacup. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile cupter to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom will feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand what, but her smile looked bitter. Aww. Woohoo! What's glowing dark? Select. Mom loved writing with fountain pens. No matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture. Then she neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, She'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gratefully dip the nib of the exquisite fountain pen. I love watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she topped up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. She had so many inkwells, sometimes I'd spend half a day just looking at them. I don't think she used this one very often. Okay. Wow, this one is really moldy, I will say, because it's green. This is not only, my gosh, not only dusty but moldy, because it's the greenery. Wow. So dusty. Okay, I'm changing to the toothbrush. So many corners. Okay, I think the button is okay. Let's clean up. Oh, I don't think this is cleanable because it's ink. Very moldy. Look at all of it. I think it's got really moldy because there is ink outside and it got sticky there. Okay, now on top. %. Let me see if with my eyes I can like spot it. No, I don't think I can spot it with Only in the darkest of nights can you discover the star hidden within Luis. Luis. I was like, who's Luis? That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I were still university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. But it's look new. It is because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the light, can you see the word glowing? The darkest the room is, the brighter the ink shines. Ooh! To Adora, Lily and Ash, beloved daughter. You need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots! If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. Aww. Especially in the glow in the dark, a quote for a famous writer in display in the label. So cute. I adore fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awe-struck eyes and said, "Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through their handwriting. Even if I write something without much thought behind it, I learn more about myself after reading these words." She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason, after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. Oh. This is so pretty! Achieving happiness. Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be in a children chore and that he had joined a band during his university days. Whenever he returned home from work, he's singing a little song he composed titled "Dad Loves Coming Home." Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbor, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to God. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives. What is the first line always made me laugh. What was it? You can't hold me back, I'm free. No one can ever stop me. Was that it? Should I remove the... This is moldy. Not because this, I think this is this, but I think this. Oh no! It's actually moldy! Okay! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This is so cool! Let me change to this one. Okay, in the moment of using the touch brush again. It's so relaxing. Full. Baba. Do. No grab it up. We do until the end. Let's see if I can see with my eyes, and if not, this. No. That 1 pixel. I thought I'm done. After my hit single Dad Love Coming Home, my newest release is Dad Loves the Weekend. Dad, you sure you are not a kid too? You got me. Science my secrets out. How about the song? Where did I put my ocarina? That if you love music so much, why you become an accountant? Music and accounting are completely different. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it. On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want, it's about doing what you can't live without. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. A cute turtle-shaped ocarina that often played his own songs on it. Ah, so cute! Right, Chicky? Yeah. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy. Then I saw the great curious and asked, "Then, what can't you live without?" He replied, "Lily and Adora, that's why I am the happiest man in the world." He then declared that his next song will be named "Dad is Super Duper Happy." Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often found myself humming his song, and his words stayed with me. Will I also find something I couldn't live without? 100%, of course. Discreet apology, select. It looks like a kitty, but it's a kitty. It is a kitty. One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming way to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about foxtail grass? Maybe a cardboard box? Dad and I exactly exchanged idea, but after a few minutes we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. It's a kitty. What is this? Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. This is a new thing. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, because this is a plushie! Ah! This is a plushie, so we are like, these things that I see. This thing that I see on the internet. That the plushies. This is so cool! Oh my gosh! We are doing the TikToks and the reels. Oh my gosh. This game is a 10 out of 10. This is so great. I thought it was like a pig bang. But no, it's a plushie. This is so cool. Look at how. Wait. Whoa. Who will say that it was that it was white? So clean. Chicky, maybe if I clean you like this, you will stop being gray. Maybe you are white. This is so cool. No, we are finishing the cleaning 100%. I'm not leaving the kitty half cleaned. Yippee! Look at this. I don't think we are ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't you being a bit too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility, but Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? We may be taking a child from its parents. She could have been abandoned. That isn't something we know for sure. No, me no, Adora. Its sofa makes cute sounds when you squeeze it. I was so obsessed that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was so fluffy and looked like the kitten from before. Mom brought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sanity in my heart. A few days later, I saw the same kitty on the same spot, this time though it was with another cat with a matching coat. Its mother. Mom was right. If I have taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. Aww. Woo! Select. Unforgettable moments. My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it could melt as soon as it touched the ground. Think like snowballs fight and snowmen only existed in TV show and fiction. That's me! That's me! I have never seen the snow! Some of my childhood wishes include leaving footprint in fresh, white snow, making snow angels, and building a huge snowman. I just want to touch snow. I don't need to do any of that. I only want to be able to be there. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow. I'm 30 years old, 31, and I have never... have a new one. And I have never seen the snow yet. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my budget list. Let's use this. Oh, this is bullshit. This is to polish. Clean up a flower, you use the cloth. That one is to polish. So first I have to clean it, I suppose. It's a little bit moldy, I have to say. And if there is plants, oh my gosh, the mold. Look at the mold. Oh. Chiquitito, do you think I have to clean you too? Oh! Okay, let's leave this one. Ah, perfect. Look at it! I like that there's so many different tools depending on the thing. I'm still amazed with the plushie. That was gorgeous. That was insane. Oh, this is so cool. Turn down. Yeah. Let me clean up the borders. Oh, these borders too. I thought that they were gold. Oh my gosh, I was so wrong. Now, I'm cleaning it up. Everything. Let me Where it is? Ah, on the down part. Dad, the snow crunches when you step on it. And when you lie down, it's so soft and fluffy. Really? Then I wanna lie down too. Oh, you're right, Adora, it's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. Then how about we make some big snow angels to watch over our family? Okay! Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first or you won't have enough energy to play. Aww. A snow globe we purchased on a family trip. It's evoked many memories. Many happy memories. I want to go to snow. We made giant snow angels with a snowman and had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow crutches or clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank some sweet cocoa. As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought snow globes to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. This warm memory became a source of agony as they reminded me of a day I could never return to. We finished chapter 1. Chapter 2, what I dreamed of. It's going to be a bitter memory about how many there is. 16. Should I finish them? Frozen Thyme. I had hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home. Only the thick layer of dust on everything indicates any pass of the time. My focus was drawn to my desk when that pocket was laid down. There used to be a time when its code still turned and its soft ticking could still be here. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraved design. A lily, just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so too did the pocket watch. Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. Aww. Oh, it's raining. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still crackling jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Aww. Oh, that's the lily. I feel like, well, it seems they die, but before that something must have happened. Can I, like, open it? Oh! Oye! It's shed in hurt. I actually can do this with this, but this is much quicker. Nice. Nice. Etched in heart. Like, I feel like something must happen because every time it's like family thingy, like the snowball. She's like, oh, I removed it because it gave me like bad memories. So something must have happened to them. Oh, you clean the engravement. This is so cool. Like this, like this, and like this. Can I like? Oh, it doesn't make anything. Ooh, cleaning it, it's so good. No, I'm doing 100%. Is this? What I'm missing there? Ooh. Ah. Oh. Let's go. Adora, how many times I have told you not to call the office directly? You are usually back by now and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry, I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on, but please text instead of call. Alright, oh yeah, ma'am, I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player that gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me and make sure you don't go to bed too late. Mom, wait, Oh. A broken pocket watch. Its time remains eternal frozen like my family. Oh. I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget that, so Dad died. And maybe all of us. Days pass and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I keep telling myself that I had to try to understand her and she was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my night sleepless. Things couldn't be Things could be much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet, whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time, it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. Aww. Of course, 100%. What in the darkness? What I found in the darkness. What is this? The woman, right? The that woman. Okay. When I couldn't stand the silence in the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to these songs made it feel like he was right there beside me. One day I hear a composer tell his history on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents' divorce, but whenever I sang his song, I felt like I was back in these happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it's a way of bringing comfort not only to me but the others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his history, and his song resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, I understood what that had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools. When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. I think it still works. Should I turn it now? Let me clean it up a little bit first. Where's the one? Oh. Ah, it's so cool. So much dirtiness. Are you sure your house, like, this is not dust? This is rust. This is crust. Oh my gosh, so dirty. I love the sound of the rain, and also the look. They made this detail of the window. Okay, let me leave this here. The moldy is there, and probably there. No. Ah, this is a huge spot. Oh. Mom, you are late again. You must be exhausted. Yes, a little. How was your day? Adora, what are all these things? Oh, this a MIDI controller, a microphone. They are tools for composing. By composing, do you mean composing music? Yeah, I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, Adora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby. Adora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that. And keep your part-time too. Aww. The first piece of music equipment I ever bought with my own money. Aww. I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby. That it was serious. But before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed toward her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too, and if possible, with a son of my own creation. A melody, oh, this is so pretty! A melody of comfort. After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song onto a cassette tape. I fervently hoped that it would bring her some comfort, even if I couldn't fully convince her, if I could at least help her feel a little bit better. When Mom came back, excited as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. Is she going to break it? I don't know, this... I thought if Mom listened to it, she would understand how serious I was. This is so pretty. Oh, there is flowers inside. I mean, of course, this is molded. There is living creatures here. The plants are taken. How is the house this badly? Like, what I'm understanding is that the mom has died not so long ago, so why is the house full of plants and everything? Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. How do I open this? This one. Ah, perfect. Well, let me tell you one thing, lady. I believe that this doesn't work anymore because that plants for sure has like brought inside the machinery. So you will have to like open it fully to remove every single like possible thing, because there was plants inside, not only outside but the inside. I feel like every single part that it's supposed to work will not work. Also, I started to think this one, that it's completely this green color, maybe it's not mold but musk. Let me check. The inside, it's, well, except that one, but the inside is gorgeous, right? Yeah. Now the outside. Beep. Cling, 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 cling. Cling, 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 cling. Cling, 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 cling. Oh! So dirty! So dirty. It has to be in between the buttons. Yeah, it's in between the buttons. Okay, so let me drop this and do this. Clean it. Clean it. Clean it. Perfect. Now this one. No grapirat, no. Okay. Perfecto. You composed this yourself? Yeah, the melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyric. Oh, and there's another one. I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time? You need to focus on your studies. Mom, I know it seems like only a hobby right now. But please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you are saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired, so let's talk another time. Another time? When that's gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that happened. Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And people said I'm pretty talented, so Adora, I said no, don't even think about it. Right now, you may feel like you are special. Talented? There is no word for more meaningless. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise prove absolutely nothing. Oh, this hit hit close to home. Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was stunned, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it into the trash. Without so much as a backward glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like this." What she threw away wasn't only a cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort Mom. Despite the loneliness after that passing, Emily hating her was the easiest path. I didn't give up trying to understand her. But at that moment when my hair was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After Mom rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her. Aww. Oh, I love how it disappeared. I haven't noticed. I'm blind. The right to hurt. The music box was the last present I ever received from that. Whenever I felt lonely, I would gwin it up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. Dad, if you were still here, you could have supported me, right? Man doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of life she knows. I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish, listening to the music box. It felt like Dad was sitting right next to me. Oh! After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. Aww. What is this? This is amazing. But I have to let it recharge. I was so speechless. This is so great. But I have to say that the battery is a bullshit. It's great, but doesn't have consistency. Can I like... Oh. Listen to the music. Gorgeous, gorgeous music. Oh no, it stopped. So sad. It's okay. Okay. Okay, let me use this.
Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy.
Can I like remove this? No. Let me see if the thingy... No, it's not clean enough. It's not clean enough. I was so cocky. Well, let me use this. Okay. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy. Okay, the inside is clean. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, scratchy. Good scratchy. Good, good scratchy. Okay, so left this here. Do. No, no wrap it up. Scratchy, scratchy.
Ish.
No.
Oh.
Adora, can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting. So you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday, you'll understand. For now, it could be better if you focus on your studies and keep composing as a hobby. Now I get why you are saying these things. You've never had anything you've truly wanted to do, have you? All you ever done is live by others people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he could have understood me. At least, he couldn't have thrown away my tape like that. He wasn't anything like you. We are getting into the angst. I deliberately chose the word that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurt me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, and more vicious. Mom quailed, took my breath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay, that was nothing compared to what she did to me." Aww, so sad. A radiant dream. It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom's and Dad's voices as they quietly talk. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long, I fell asleep. These are mushrooms! Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looked like it still might work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on after cleaning it up. Okay. Whoa. Well, I have to... Whoa. Oh, the stickers! Ah, so cute. So many. Oh my gosh. So much dirtiness. Made in Korea. Korea? Well, I read Korka. Like, not gonna lie. But if it's made, it's Korea. I read Korka. Mutug Korka. Okay. Let's clean it up a little bit. So like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this. It's so dirty. Let's clean the edges. Wow, it's so dirty. I have to okay. Okay. Makes sense. I thought that I have to plug it in to open this, like the modern one, but I suppose that it is really antique. is the ones that you open and then click. Mold, that's mold. Oh, the stickers has a little bit of moldy in the sides. Let's clean this. Clean. Is this cleanable? No. But this is cleanable. Let's see what else. What else? There is not so much. There is something missing. Because we are 80. Ah, wait. No. Ah, yeah. But it will be so difficult. What do you mean? I think that this one cannot be done 100%. I feel that. Ah, you know what? Maybe. Nice. Maybe that's needed for this to be 100% clean. I think that, yeah. That's complicated, and I cannot move it, right? I cannot do anything with that. Ah, perfect. Oh, from nice, nice, nice. Nice. Okay, let's clean the ones that I can clean by myself. That is the smallest ones, like this, and anything else. Can I clean that one? Yeah, but I cannot get there, so I'm positioning myself here. Okay, positioning myself here. Okay, and positioning myself here. What is the... Ah, nice. Oh, but that's not it, right? Wait. Okay. Ah! I'm stupid. Ah. What do you mean? Okay. This one was a difficult one. There was so many spots. Adora, did you finish your homework? Shh, she fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. She's interested in so many things, like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I only hope that she doesn't become like me. You still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolish, chasing what was only a dream. Now when I wake and live in reality. Let's not talk about this anymore, alright? Alright. Mm-hmm. A new discontinued camera. It's decorated with stickers. The camera contained a record that I have never seen before. Had I pressed the record button while I was asleep, the slanted video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I found it difficult to understand. The Mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly I realized that perhaps the words I had so aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stoned before my anger. How silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. Yeah, she didn't. Chapter 3. What she dreamed of. Maybe she was a writer. Maybe she was a writer. Only Mom's room was left, holding the old doorknob. I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seems like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box it particularly caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I have never seen before. Oh, she did went for polish. Where did she get all of this from? I really don't know anything about Mom. So we can polish, we can clean up so quick with this. Oh, wait a minute! It's glass. This is so pretty. It looks exactly like the symbol I saw in the teacup. The teacup was a present. A reward from a writing thingy. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Polishing. Oh, this looks so great. It's crystal glass. It's so complicated to remove it from the glass. Okay, scratchy. So the mother was a writer and won some like trophies and went to some contests and was a good one. But something happened and she stopped doing pursuing it. And that's why she didn't want the daughter to have the same like thing. But I suppose that
well, every parent doesn't want their sons, their child to suffer, like if they know that they can like avoid it. But the thing is that as humans, we have to learn. That's how we live. We learn from our mistakes. And then that's how we grow. We see the world like that. Where that dream now resides.
Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in a math competition. Cool, huh? Does Mom know? Well, there's no way you couldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. Huh? The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. That don't change the subject. A trophy I have never seen before. Writing competition, first place, Lily Meyer. It's half the same symbol as the teacup. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition winner, John Shore competition, Eisenhower. Nobel contest, first place, all for Lily Meyer. These accolades demonstrate how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom was had. She was talented enough to win all of these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dream so badly? One after another thought literally flowed through my mind. Something has happened. Our last moment. Wow, there is only 2. I'm so nervous. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I couldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then I believed that once I graduated the university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom has warned me, the world was much colder than I thought. Hours and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she said. That is why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear this word to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. Aww. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That could mean I have to admit that she was right all along. Wow, this is so satisfactory. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so dusty. Okay. Cool.
So it's a sad story. Well, I knew it was going to be sad. Like the one, like, I like it a lot. It's assembled with care. It's also another game that it's about. It's not about cleaning it. It's about fixing things. So I really like that one too. I really recommend if you like this kind of game. Truly, it's really sad story, but the other one has a better like outcome, I think, because the other one is like two sisters that doesn't agree between, but I think that none of them are dead. They are alive. They can talk things out. This one is a little bit more sad. But it's so satisfactory, and also the music, the sound of the detail, like cleaning. It's so good. It's so sad that it's not like a little to the left, that it's a forever game. It could be so great to have multiple things that you can like clean forever. But it's cool that it's also have like a history there. Can I not clean this? The hint is lock. I think that maybe I should like open it. Yeah. Oh, what is this? So dirty. So dirty, oh my gosh. Let me clean it with this. No. Maybe I can do this. I feel like there is more there, right? No? There. Okay, perfect. Oh! Advent. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine, I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. Or last moment. A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white films. Seems that Mom typed her history on it. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had, and had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had success. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small drawers on the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and that attic key. Most of the paper were histories that Mom had written. The rest seems to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Mrs. Lily Myers." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. "It's been such a long time I've been a detective to you. Recalled in your previous letter that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the history you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your work for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly, you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that the standard alone will be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer, however, description is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time will be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Louis." Louis. Aww. Words left unsaid. Louis was the name of Mom's favorite writer, the writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it felt if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. Aww. If a composer I admire had said that to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. I love this one, man, but so sad that it lasts so little. It's a little bit rusty, this one. Can I click on... Ah... Okay. Ah! I was waiting for a call, to be honest. I thought that maybe there was like a message. But it seems that not. So I will try again. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Hmm? Can I not use this? Why? Ah, because I already used it? Did I did it wrong? I thought that I'm a little bit disappointed that we cannot like call or something. Maybe I did it wrong. Let me. Not wrapping it out. I'm going to do 100. 100. Let me. Why it's so dirty? Can I like remove it? Fuck. No. Okay. But it's there. Is there any way that I can remove it? Do I have to be quick? I think it's just that one, right? Yeah, it's there. But how? Okay. What am I missing? 90%? Ah. If I had call first. Call recorder. Ah, this is what I was waiting. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me? Tidy up the house? Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thanks you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all these trophies, I remember the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing, Anadora, Lily. Have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number? I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, will we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing I do was giving her time. Aww. By calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from that day. The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Aww. Chapter 4. Nevertheless. Oh, the last one. A letter from the past. As I looked at the old attic key that I found in my mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Auntie's conversation continued. Oh, this is different. I felt like I was looking at myself when Adora said that someone had called her talented. She was just like my youth, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with these bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. So pretty, so dirty too.
Ish. I'm removing everything.
Ugh, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. It's so dirty. Scratchy, scratchy. Oof. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Let's go. We are in the last one. I think that we will clean the necklace though. I hope. No, 100%. We are going for the 100%. Oof. There. I take this as if I was using the ultraviolet. I use it at my work to see if I'm missing something. So this is like that. Yippee! The attic key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find in the attic? The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my head painfully heavy. After some time I collected myself and headed to the attic with the key. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk lay a necklace and a dusty journal with a too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left these mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time. Just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face. 13, she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her waste years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I choose to be harsh. I believe that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnant of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past, my younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliant as these traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feeling, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is waiting. I hope you return one day, so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had heard you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Aww. Mom's diary ended here. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on a corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again, the cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. Aww. I put the tape into the cassette, played it, and opened the envelopment. The letter inside contained lyrics which seems to accompany my song. Aww. I slowly recite Mom's lyric. My novice melody and her poetic verse complete each other well, as if they had always been together from the beginning. What could you do to see this lost birth once again? Looking above, your eyes dance with the dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you are singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. I'm tearing up. Oh my gosh. Was so good. Letter from the past, Undusted. Oh, it was so good. I love it. Oh. Let's hear the song.
What can I do to hear them sing? Would you walk through me those wide, or search through lonely streams? If there's any chance to see them once again. Looking above, your eyes dance with a dawning sky. Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything right in my dream? You're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you.
Aww.
Will you be back to see your lemon trees in bloom?
Oh, the lemon tree.
Will you be there to hold my hand?
No, don't do this to me.
And we walk through hills and towns, or run through crowded streets. If you have some time to see me once again.
Aww.
Looking above, your eyes dance with a dawning sky. Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything bright in my dream? You're singing to the
Aww.
moon and stars,
Aww.
even lighting up my room behind you.
Mm. Aww. Oh! Oh!
Thank you for playing. Cutie. Aww.
No! Don't do this to me! Oh. Aww. Aww. Ah, it was so good. It was so good. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Well, it was amazing. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I recommend the game so much. It's so good. See you next time.